Hello, do you want to continuously enhance your life? I'm sure you would like to. All of us want to continuously grow in our lives. We want to become the best version of ourselves. In fact, the other day I had asked on my social media a question: what is the meaning of success for you? I had given only three options. The list can be much longer, but out of those three options, the maximum number of people opted for becoming the best version of myself is what success means to me. So the question is, what is it that we are doing to become the best version of ourselves? What is it that we are doing to continuously grow? Opportunities are there all around us, but are we capitalizing on those opportunities? So in this video, what I'm going to share with you are those 6 powerful questions that can bring a major shift in your lives. Again, the list of questions can be much longer, but I found these 6 questions to be really powerful. And the interesting part is our subconscious mind is constantly having the answers, is always having the answers. The only thing is, are we asking the questions? Are we asking the right questions to our subconscious mind? So let us have a look at what are these questions that we can ask ourselves. First question is, what is it that I have been procrastinating? And if I tell you from my own experiences, our procrastination right from the time we need to get up, that's where our procrastination starts. Isn't it a very common example? Have you not experienced it yourself, that we put an alarm to get up at a certain time, and do we get up at that time? The procrastination process starts right from there. And then there are multiple things that we are procrastinating in our lives. It's not that we do not know, but we do not want to see them. We just continue to postpone them. Be it taking care of your physical health, be it becoming emotionally balanced person, be it making your relationship strong, be it growing professionally, whatever it be, you will find an answer that you are procrastinating in certain important areas of your life. And that is what perhaps keeping you where you are and not allowing you to go higher than that. So ask yourself, what is it that you have been procrastinating? Second important question that you can ask is, what major block needs to be resolved? And what do I mean by block? In our thinking process, we tend to carry certain blocks. And what are those blocks? Most of these blocks are emotional blocks. And these emotions we may have experienced whatever number of years ago, but they still block us. And they block the flow of energy inside our system. The blocks can also be in terms of limiting beliefs that we may be carrying. Those limiting beliefs are not allowing us to take certain decisions and actions. Because even before we have to take a decision, that belief itself comes in the way and doesn't allow us to look beyond that. So ask yourself, what major block needs to be resolved? Let me share an example here. In one of my coaching experiences, after going through an intense process, I asked the coachee, how is the flow of energy in your body now? And the answer that I got was, right now, I'm feeling that there is no block inside my body. So this is what I want to convey, that we create our blocks and they stop us from getting ahead. Third important question that you can ask yourself is, how can I enhance my interpersonal skills? Now, this is also a continuous journey. We are all living together, we are coexisting, we cannot think of our life without people around us, in the family, in the profession, at the workplace, in the society, everywhere we have people around us. And working with people always requires great interpersonal skills. And I always say this, when it comes to interpersonal skills, who is the person you can take care of? Whose skills can you take care of? Obviously, they are your skills. So ask yourself, what is it that you can change in yourself? What is it that you can develop in yourself which contributes to making your interpersonal relations much better than they are right now? And let me give you a couple of examples. Values difference, you can work on that dimension. Acceptance of people, that is an area that you can work on. Tendency to judge people, that is an area that people can look at. So ask yourself, what is it that you can do to enhance your interpersonal skills? Next question that you can ask is, in what areas do I want to receive more learning? And as I have been saying, I'm a student of continuous learning. I always say this, we all need to become conscious, continuous learners. That's what I tend to say. So ask yourself, in which area of your life do you need to learn a little more? Whether it is your professional skills, domain expertise, maybe leadership skills, maybe working with people, or maybe you need to learn about your own self a little more. You are not as much aware of yourself as you need to be. And one of the most important things that I always recommend is, if you want to take up higher roles and responsibilities, one area that you must work on is your own self. You need to learn more about yourself. So ask yourself, which is the area where you can enhance your learning a little more? Next question that you can ask is, what can I do to increase balance in my life? Is that a challenge for you? You are feeling that life is totally imbalanced. There is some area of your life which is getting much more of your time and attention and affecting adversely some other important areas of your life. You must have come across that example that we are constantly juggling some balls in our life. These balls are considered to be personal health, emotional health, social relations, professional growth. All these balls are continuously, we are juggling with them. And if you are not a good juggler, you are likely to drop some balls, you are likely to break some balls. So that is why balance in life is something which is of paramount importance. Imbalance leads to multiple complications in life. Forget about relations. Your personal life gets messed up if you are not making a conscious attempt to create a balance in your life. So ask yourself, what is it that you can do to create a little more balance in your life? The last question is, when do I feel the greatest happiness in my life? All of us are constantly making an attempt to feel happier and happier. And all our actions are ultimately directed towards experiencing that feeling of happiness. Is that not true? I ask this question, whatever you want in your life, and let us examine it from the perspective of material wealth. Great home, lots of wealth for you, great holidays and so on. And if I ask a further question after that, what will that give you? What will you get in terms of your internal experience if you are able to have a great holiday, if you are having lots of wealth in your life? You will end up saying, I will have sense of higher level of happiness. So all of us are ultimately attempting to experience more happiness. And if you are able to answer this question, what is it that gives you the greatest happiness? You will be able to come back to creating those experiences again and again and again. It may be playing with children, it may be solving puzzles, it may be solving problems, it may be listening to music, it may be doing some gardening work, it may be walk in the woods and so on. So ask yourself what gives you the greatest happiness so that you can recreate that experience again and again. Start asking these questions and get back to me. Have you found answers to these questions? Get back to me. Have you been able to translate some of those answers into actions? And what did that result in? I'm sure your life will become much better than what it is today. Wish you all the best. I'll meet you in my next video with some more insights. Stay safe, stay healthy.